hopefully things are going well for you. They're going great. I'm just, it's a citywide situation. There's some weird lip-smacking individual that happens to make this weird lip-smacking noise. I don't know. It's complicated. But anyway, let's go ahead and talk about that news video and how this works. There's going to be a part 2 to this because this one covers the news before Tokyo Game Show. Okay, now with that totally said, how my news videos work is that I go through the news of that recent, and then I go for news weeks past, and compile them all together because I don't do that a lot. I don't do these news videos a lot, so that's why I do it the way I do it. So, like I said, I'll go ahead, go through what caught my attention, have my say in it, and source links in the description. Okay, now let's get right on going to the news. If you guys do remember, Megami Soft hosted a Kickstarter campaign for the English localization of a game called Your Waifu Fox Girl Kanko. The funding was successful, which I will get into in a bit. But as of right now, what is that game? Your Waifu Fox Girl Kanko is a visual novel / life simulator. It's being upgraded with the Live 2D engine, and how it works is that you spend your days with a lovely Fox Girl Kanko. So it is essentially like a slice of life game. So yes, you spend your days with a lovely fox girl who goes by Kanko. You get to do activities with her, you get to do good deeds with her, and most likely you get to drink with her, pet her head, and also get romantic with her. And yes, because that Kickstarter was successful, the developer decided to go ahead and update the Kickstarter page with a blog that would summarize the event and express gratitude. However, the developer had mentioned that the Kickstarter campaign went 120%, as the Kickstarter goal made over 3 million yen. I don't know how much that is in US dollars, but my goodness. But heck, as somebody who donated to the Kickstarter and have been wanting this Kickstarter to happen, because this Kickstarter needed to happen, good job, guys. Brilliant. It's a great job. We helped Megami Soft get this game on board for an English version. And now, with this game being powered by a Live 2D, I mean, this is going to be... Your Waifu Fox Girl Kanko could be the ambitious Japanese indie game project we have seen. So, yeah, great. Anyway, with that said, let's get right on going to the next news story. Alright, we got Conroe by Midnight Lights featuring Aini, or I, that's how his name's spelled, Olados with Midnight Lights. Alright, Midnight Lights featuring Ini Olados by Conroe. Alright. So SNK took to their official news log and revealed an arcade stick that is in production. The arcade stick is titled the Neo-geo Arcade Stick Pro, and it will have 2 modes, a joystick mode and a console mode. In the joystick mode, you can plug this arcade stick onto your Neo-geo Mini or your PC and use it as a PC controller. And let's not forget to mention, again, Neo-geo Mini, you can plug it into your Neo-geo Mini. Yes. Anyway, enough with that shenanigans. Let's get right on to the console mode. If you go to the console mode, you can run an HDMI cable from the stick to the TV, and you can have access to 20 pre-built fighting games on the SNK Neo-geo Arcade Stick Pro. So, yes. In console mode, you can plug up to 2 Neo-geo mini pads, and you can have another Neo-geo Arcade Stick Pro plugged in by yours. And you would have 2 players duke it out with 2 arcade sticks, so... Like I said, source links in the description. However, SNK is planning that thing for an international release, so There is no price or release date confirmed yet, but however, SNK did say international release, and the games are yet to be announced, so nobody said anything on the games that are going to come with that Arcade Stick Pro. So, yeah, what do I kind of think about this? That looks very interesting. They showed off the design, it looks nice, and it's going to be based off that Neo-geo CD stuff. And it's kind of like the Neo-geo Mini and something like that. But I think with what's going to end up happening here is that we're going to see people building do-it-yourself arcade kits or do-it-yourself arcade cabinets where people would go ahead, plug up a Neo-geo Mini, and then have like 2 Neo-geo Arcade Stick Pros, and they would grab a TV and grab some wood and build up an arcade stick and just put together a Neo-geo arcade stick. I think that's what's going to end up happening if that comes out. But however, I have speculation, and this is speculation. Nothing's confirmed on that. Okay? That's a heads up warning up around here. I'm thinking what's going to happen is that there's going to be a revival of the Neo-geo arcade cabinet. We could get a Neo-geo arcade cabinet that could be pre-built with pretty much, if that's going to end up happening, we would see, it wouldn't surprise me, is it would come with the 20 games that would be preloaded into the Arcade Stick Pro, and then all of the games included in Neo-geo Mini, International, and Japanese version, both. So it wouldn't surprise me if the library expands like up to like 100 games. So that would be something. So, like I said, the idea of SNK building and what's... Anyway, so any idea of SNK building the arcade cabinet is speculation. This is just speculation. Nothing's confirmed yet, but what's confirmed right now is the Neo-geo Arcade Stick Pro and the Neo-geo Mini. That's what's confirmed. And the Neo-geo Arcade Stick Pro is seeking an international release and is yet to be released. No price yet. No word on the games. So, all right. On the news story. Next news story. Oh yes. Pardon my lack of song information. Style. So we got Style. Who sings it? Style by World. Okay. So Style by World, by the way. Alright, now let's get right on going. Now, a Nintendo Direct was happening on September 4th, and of course, a lot of surprise releases, because something came out today and tomorrow on September 4th and September 5th. So, we have Terry Beauregard being revealed for the next DLC character, while Banjo-Kazooie is out now, and we have the... Oh yes, I can't neglect to mention Sans is added as a Mii Fighter costume, so that's something. And much to everybody's surprise, Super Nintendo games are now out on Nintendo Switch. If you do have a Nintendo Online subscription for a year, you're pretty good. So you just go ahead, download it, it's free, and you have access to a bunch of games. You have access to Zelda, Link to a Past, Star Fox Stunt Race, Super Puyo Puyo 2, replacing Kirby Avalanche, and etc. So that's actually kind of interesting. Super Puyo Puyo 2? Its original Japanese version? That's pretty cool. Okay, and of course we have Pokemon Sword and Shield revealed to have a camp mechanic, overhauled character customization, and curry mechanic, where you can craft up to 100 recipes related to curry. And, yeah. And then, of course, you have Overwatch... Oh, yeah, my bad. And then you have Overwatch on the Nintendo Switch on October 15th. Okay, that game is dead. It's older than dirt. Okay, Doom 64 on November 22nd. Oh, that's crazy. So, Doom's Nintendo 64 version... I'm not gonna get... but goddamn... I'll edit that out. Anyway, so Doom 64, the Nintendo 64 installment that surprised everybody. And we have Deadly Premonition 1 being ported to the Switch as Deadly Premonition Origins, while Deadly Premonition 2 is coming out on 2020. And we have the Trials of Mana remake releasing on April 24th, 2020. So that's pretty crazy. So what do I kind of think of the Nintendo Direct? Of course, Tokyo Game Show is right around the corner. There was going to be a Nintendo Direct that's going to happen. But hey, I turned everything off and music goes off and I need to go into the store and do some stuff around here. But like I said, news links in the description. And there will be another news video to discuss Tokyo Game Show. Anyway, that's going to do it for you guys. That's all, and I'll be looking forward to you in the next video. I gotta do some shopping, and when I get home, I gotta edit out some shit.
Baby, I forgot to breathe. This town's got a hold on me. My mind is a casualty. Find me open spaces. Static in my blood. Can you feel the flood? Yeah, I've seen enough. Find me open spaces.